How does it feel to be back here?
It feels good to be back here. I really missed it.
6 months ago on this very trail, Abby Wetherill came face to face with a bear. The female black bear attacked the then 12-year-old, leaving her bloody, bruised, and in a daze.
I was just really worried about that my family was just gonna find me laying dead on the trail.
Just knowing it's your daughter laying there, and it could have easily turned. I mean, the doctor said that the laceration on her thigh was just a minuscule, like the thinness of your fingernail to her carotid artery. So I mean, it was literally life and death right there.
That trail is now covered in snow. Abby is now in 7th grade, and it has been a long, hard road getting here. The family had to wrap their minds around what happened that evening in August.
I think that it took us a while for it to really sink in. You know it happened, but you just feel like you're kind of walking in this dream world that this really couldn't have possibly happened. And we kept waiting to wake up, but realizing that this isn't a dream, this is for real.
How have the last 6 months been, I guess?
The first month was terrible because I was in a lot of pain. I had to go through the rabies shot because I could walk on it, but it really hurt to walk on it. So then I would have to prop my leg up every night because I had the drain thing. My mom would have to empty that for me.
The DNR tried to catch the bear after her attack.
We had several traps out there for weeks after the attack, out on the Wetherill property, and we had several different baits. We were visiting that location daily to check the baits.
The fact they were unsuccessful still doesn't sit well with Abby or her mom.
We wanted to have some closure, just knowing that bear was gone. What if that bear is still out there and, decides to get somebody else? Yeah, it makes me very uncomfortable knowing it's still out there.
It still bothers me, but they just said it was a one-time thing. It's not going to happen again. But I'm still afraid of going back there alone because I don't want it to happen again. I don't want this to happen to any else in my family or anybody else in Cadillac or anybody, just ever.
But the DNR says they could still find the bear.
From our standpoint, there's nothing that's telling us that the bear was harvested. There's a possibility it might not make it through the winter or something like that, but at this point we have no reason to believe that the bear is not still alive. It would obviously be great to have this bear harvested through normal hunting seasons. That would put probably many's minds at ease.
Abby says she's returned to the trail a handful of times, but never alone.
So we went back, and that's when she kind of explained what happened to us, and I'll be honest, I was completely surprised. I had it in my head where it had occurred. And then when she actually showed me, it was quite a ways further than I thought that it had happened. And so just knowing how much further she had to run, knowing what her injuries were and how severe they were, she had that life, instinct that she's going to, live, and she's going to get to safety as best as she can.
Abby will wear these scars for life, but she's physically healed. Doctors just gave her the go-ahead to be active again.
It seemed forever because I'm so used to playing sports and being active with my friends and stuff because it's like, yes!
But the emotional wounds are still very much there.
Do you ever have nightmares at night, or?
Yeah, I don't really sleep at night, just thinking that there's bears in my house, but I know there's not, but
It's still something that...
yeah, I think about it a lot, and I just wish it would go away.
While Abby says she is glad to have lived to tell this story, she's ready for people to move on. Many just know her as Bear Girl, but she wishes people would get to know the real her, a 13-year-old who loves One Direction, playing sports, and spending time with her friends.
I don't want it to change how people think about me. I just want them to think of Abby, not the girl who got attacked by a bear. So.
In Wexford County, I'm Meredith Barrick for 9 on 10 News at 6.